Hello.
Good evening. How are we? What we all up to? Alex is just. I'm going to chat because Alex is just fiddling away with some technical stuff to my right. Oh, we're getting it right. We're getting all the spammers hitting us again on Twitter and.
I mean, they're liking us
and the other place.
Spam, so.
I found a way to get rid of the spammers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it from my phone really quickly.
On Twitch?
Not Twitch. Yeah, not Instagram. Sorry.
Is he? Hello, Sarah. Hello,
Hello,
Karina.
Sarah.
Hello, Sam on YouTube, and hello, Frank as well. And what up, Nathan, over on YouTube?
Right, if you're back on that, I'm going to just.
Unfortunately, I have to get my glasses on because I'm having trouble seeing it. Then the question becomes, where have I put my glasses?
You've probably got them downstairs.
Oh, they're here.
I'll tell you more later.
Christopher Reese says this should be fun. Yeah, I hope so.
Can you pop that on? Because I want to do a sound.
I can't yet. You would have thought we'd had the quiz ready on Wednesday. Rushing around.
Yeah, we literally had it ready. We had a massive busy week, which we'll talk about a little later. As when you've all joined us.
Indeed. Okay.
Oh, that's excellent. So what have you got planned for the weekend? Anything good? Hello, Laura. Laura, we'll chat to you later for Wednesday's question, which we'll send on to you. We've got a new round coming up on Wednesday, or a return round. And we're also going to be demonstrating a bit of kit that we've actually bought for our pub quizzes when we get back. And we're hearing rumours that it's going to go back to the 19th of July. I've spoken to someone in the know who says that's pure speculation at this point, but so we don't know yet.
We're going to get an authentication check.
Yep. There we go. There's the number you need, Alex.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Apologise if you can hear a screaming child. A couple of the neighbours' kids are outside. So did we get a donation already? Did we get a donation already?
Yes, that's why I wanted that, so I can do that. And we can say thank you to Phil.
Thank you very much, Phil. Although that came on the 9th, so...
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, that was a new one.
Thank you, and a late thank you to Phil.
So how are we on number...
Slash the mat that's on the bed, please.
The big mat.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
Muffles the sound a little bit so people don't hear me click-clacking too much.
A click-clacking away?
Like a mechanised horse. There we go.
Right. Oh, it's giving me all sorts of rubbish on my phone now.
Oh.
I know. That's the next.
Thank you, Carrie Lee, for sharing us on your stream. It always helps to share us on your Facebook page. Say it every week, but you people still do it, so thank you very much for doing that.
So let's have a look at the chats. Not much happening in the chat rooms, so we'll leave that. So, how many are coming on Wednesday?
The brand new day.
The Wednesday.
The Wednesday quiz. Middle of the week. Best time for it.
Yes.
Bathroom gate today. Shower sprung a leak. Newly fitted tile had to be bashed off the wall to get into it, said Sue. Gah. No.
Oh dear.
Sarah said, not me. What do you mean, not you? I might have missed the context there a little bit.
She was a little rude to me the other day.
Was she
in
being rude?
response.
Was she being rude, or was she responding in kind?
Karina found it funny anyway. Good evening, guys, from Kerno and the G7. Well, of course, yes. Apparently, your numbers on COVID have just gone through the roof since that happened.
Oh, Wednesday. Sorry.
Are you clicking?
I'm just stapling my sheets together.
Oh, that's good, because you normally just throw them up in the air and they go everywhere.
I do. I'll probably do it later on anyway. Right, let me just get on to...
So it's very quiet tonight. Where are you all? Talk to us at least. Well, we've got another 4.5 minutes to go.
Facebook's not working on my laptop, so watching on Twitch, hopefully managing to comment on my phone.
That's cool.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we have heard there's problems on all sorts of platforms, so we've gone a bit earlier tonight.
Yeah, we set off early because one of the live streams I was watching saying they were having problems getting onto YouTube, so we came on a little bit earlier. So if I've got a different tale, but we might hear the tale for today, but that wouldn't be anything to do with me. I'm not going to bring that up. But Sarah, I did my usual your future, if you know what I mean. That's cool, that's ready.
Trevor says, hi, Mark.
Hi, Trevor.
Not me, though. You didn't even say that.
I didn't like you. Like a lot of them, they're just silent on you now.
Alec McQuay says, sadly, a lot of ignorant tourists acting like it's all over. So frustrating at this point. You think people have learned by now. Well, the R rate's going up because people think that it's over now. Although, that being said, Theresa May, she actually said something I agree with. It was the point was, COVID's never going to go away. There's always going to be new variants. And we do need to start opening things up once people are vaccinated.
Yeah.
I think earlier than today, earlier than the 21st would have been a bit premature, but I think now is the point where it's getting to that point.
The one thing I've been picking up on, and purely from my involvement with music venues, is that all the test venue things that they've done have shown that there is a much lower risk from the whole of those industries that also give mental health benefits than there is from either schools, from supermarkets, or general shopping. Hospitality is actually very, very, very low risk in comparison to your basic shop. Yet a whole industry is literally just closed down. The way I see it is the death rates are, the people who are actually getting it are actually younger people and people who have not been vaccinated. So it seems to me that it's got nothing to do with hospitality. I personally can't see why they shouldn't open, but everyone's got their own opinion.
Thank you to the third person who shared us on your stream. Don't know who you are, your privacy settings do not allow it. But thank you very much.
What was that?
Someone shared us on their stream.
Oh, all right, okay, brilliant. That's a first, Karina telling someone not to be naughty. How long have we got? A minute to go.
A minute to go. Thank you, Joe, for sharing us on your stream. Much appreciated, Joe. Good evening, Bev.
Good evening.
What the hell was that about?
Just to wind you up a little. Right.
Left.
It'd be time for the intro in 40 seconds.
Well recovered. You know, I've just wiped my glasses. I made them worse. Good evening, Danny. We're okay, thank you very much.
So just leave that till I get my comments in first, which will be in the first recap. Hi, Jocelyn. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Jocelyn. Long time no see on the stream.
Good evening. Good evening to you both. Question mark, says Danny.
How are you both? He says.
Oh, how are you both? I missed the word.
I'm the one who's wearing the glasses. What's wrong with you?
That's the point. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm worse than you.
Ukulele playing in a small group, says Roy.
Ooh. Are you part of the big ukulele group that has Frank Skinner as its patron?
Still in Camelot, but going home on Monday. I've not been home since the beginning of February. It's going to be a bit weird, says Joe. I know.
Well, all I can say is if you're leaving Camelot, then make sure you put your Euro Millions on Tuesday.
Alright then. Oh, cool, my Spotify thing's not working again. Excellent. Oh, so great. So great. Okay, we'll start with the intro and we'll see you in a second.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them. Takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak, but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. 'Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And as always, our thanks to Rats, who've just announced that they've got a new single coming out very, very shortly. So we'll keep you up to date on that. Our PayPal is paypal.me/quizactually if you would like to donate and keep us solvent, basically. We did have who was it, Alex? Can you remember?
Oh, it was some guy by the name of Danny O'Shea who would like to see our knickers. So I will be happy to oblige. Let me just get to our screen. There we go. There she is. Well, there he is. Not really a cow, but there you go. We all know it is in our hearts. Just because. Okay then. Right, let's get back to that screen there.
Just while you're on knickers, I will get the correct link for you for Wednesday. But I've started subscribing to, I think it's imasurvivorfarm.com. It's absolutely brilliant. If you love animals, it's hilarious and really good. All these animals living together.
Oh. Right then, so your first round, or round number one, is the wonderful world of... It's a wonderful world of colours.
Colours.
Colours. If you love animals. Animals. Animals, is that what you said? Did you say animals?
Oh, is Sarah going to pick me up on everything I say tonight?
Odds or evens?
Well, I get a choice, do I?
Yeah, everyone's saying you said animals.
Are we going to be like that tonight? Really? I think if you're going to pick me up, you should donate at least.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to take odds.
Odds.
Oddies.
All right. Bill.
Starting with, what two colours were used in the Blockbuster Video Store's logo?
Hey up, me ducks, just back from the Isle of Wight. Hope Mum's broadband will hold out, says Charlie Grant. Hope so too. One thing, Mum, many things I like your amazing quiz is the variety of rounds. Thank you, Danny.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Minus 3 points for being a suck up. I'm only kidding. Right, in the absence of Fran, any names tonight? Yes.
Oh, God, what's he got me?
There you go.
Han and Chewie. Really?
Hello, Kim O'Shea. Your son's being incredibly saccharine and nice to us tonight. What's wrong? What's the matter? What's happening? Okay, so there you go. What were the two colours used in the Blockbuster Video Store's logo?
Yes.
Animal rounds.
Right. Don't keep repeating it.
I'm trying this new thing called being nice.
Oh,
today.
we like that. We like that.
Question number 2. What colour is Thunderbird 2? What colour is Thunderbird 2? Thanks for your name, says Roy. You're very welcome, my friend.
I get to know when you do. I never get to know in advance unless it's something really, really special, and then he can't resist himself and has to show me.
I've made 3 or 4 coming up ones, so I have to do them all at once. Good evening, Mr. Solo, Mr. Backer, said Chewie. Thank you very much. Chewie Grant.
No, he's more of an R2-D2, really, isn't he?
Beep boop boop. Or C3PO. Factoid know-it-all.
I wasn't going to say that.
Number 3.
But, well, I like this one. What was David Bowie's colourful, timely hit of 1975? Think about that one. Colourful, timely hit.
Think about it. Yeah, think about it.
Yeah.
I don't hear you thinking about it. Think about it, guys. Come on. Think about it.
Let's see.
Moving on, question number 4.
Number 4 then.
Number 4. In The Lord of the Rings, Gandalf the Wizard is known by 2 different colours. Name them both for 1 point each. So in The Lord of the Rings, Gandalf the Wizard is known by 2 different colours. Name them both for 1 point each.
I thought I corrected that.
To what?
Knocking the by down so it was on the same line as 2 different colours.
Oh, you didn't.
We shall see.
Well, we can see. You didn't.
I'm just wondering if it is on my machine.
I only copied that about 15 minutes ago. So.
Okay, I'll let you off then.
Shut up.
Can you hear this kid screaming, by the way?
Bloody kids.
It's not as bad as the one we had before.
No. Put a bit of music on so you don't have to hear the screaming child.
Question number 5. What colour always features on the front cover of National Geographic magazine? It's because I was thinking of what I was going to say next.
One step at a time, eh?
It varies on how much it's on there, but it's always definitely on there.
I'm worried Danny brought crisps and pop for the quiz. Oh, you know, too much sugar, they're going to be overtired. That's what you always hear about little kids, isn't it? Overtired. So it says, remix, National Geographic magazine. Yes, we can hear the screaming kid, so you didn't shut the cellar door then, said Charlie.
Not quite.
I can never win, says Danny.
Neither can I. You've seen what you lot do to me. God, that bit's getting bad, isn't it?
Why do kids always scream? What is it with kids screaming? Well, screaming is Alex's love child.
Moving on to swiftly to question 6.
Jesus!
I need new teeth.
Hello, Jackie, and hello, Caroline. Just play Playing along away from the score sheet as the sole quizzer available tonight, says Carly. You don't have to put your thing on there, but at the end of the quiz, let us know what your points were. Right, question number 6. Which shipping company owned the ill-fated ship Titanic? You do need the full answer, not just the colour involved in the answer.
Sarah said better not be to the Alex's love charm comment.
Hi Holly, how are you?
Hello, Holly.
How is Holly and baby? Danny says, how much has Mark had to drink?
Just water and tea, to be honest, today.
That's all he says.
I'm trying to lose the weight as well, matey.
That's been a tale for about a year now, hasn't it?
Alright, it's starting to happen. She's full of beans, isn't she, this Sarah woman? Tonight. Is that what you had for your dinner, love? Beans.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to get so much stick for that.
Go away, you silly spam bot on Twitch. Get out of my comments. You idiot.
Question number 7. True or false? Is this true or am I completely making it up again? The Incredible Hulk was originally coloured grey, not green. Is that true? Or have I made it up?
Sarah says, I'm trying to make myself feel better, alright? Cry face. Yeah, Sarah's TV is broken today. We got back from our COVID jabs and Sarah's got no television now.
Oh dear.
I know. Held my 12-day-old great nephew when he was hungry this week. He can squeal for England, says Sue Lawrence.
Oh, wonderful.
National Geographic is full of animals, that says Chris Barnes. And Holly says, we are very well. Hope you're both doing okay. Looking forward to getting back to pubs. Well.
Let's see.
Let's see on that one. If you're full of beans, watch out tomorrow, says Roy. Beans are wonderful too. Wonderful fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Number 8. On an underground map. On an underground map, what colour is the district line? On an underground map, what colour is the district line? Sorry if there are any ones out of England. Don't know that one.
Right.
Left.
Right.
Left.
Right.
Left. Tin Hut.
Oh, here we go. I should have gone evens. Question 9. Did architect... Stop it. Put it back to normal. You're evil to me tonight. I'm going to be evil back. Did architect Sir Giles Gilbert Scott, yes, design the red phone box or the blue police box?
So 2 very iconic English designs. But did Sir Giles Gilbert Scott design the red phone box or the blue police box? Fun fact I was listening to on No Such Thing as a Fish. The inventor of the UK's first ever all-electric car forecourt for a stop station, for a service station, was named after a service station.
Oh, right.
Yeah. His parents on the way back from the hospital couldn't think of a name, so they came up with the first service station they came across, and they said they named their kid after it.
The other thing is, the blue police box, a few years ago, went up on a really big legal case over who owns the copyright to it. And the police were obviously claiming it for themselves. The BBC actually won the actual copyright. So the blue police box is actually copyrighted for the BBC for Doctor Who.
Well, they pilfered it, didn't they? So I don't know how it could be their trademark.
They won it. They won it.
That would be like having Sorry, thank you. That'd be like having someone else's colours for 50 years and then going, actually, no, they're your colours now. No, they're mine. I made them.
Yeah.
Anyway. And finally, question at number 10. Number 10. Oh, God, here we go. It's time for a flag question.
I like how you flagged that.
Which colour appears along with red on the Albanian national flag? Sue says, I seem to be getting the same colour for a lot of my answers. One of them's going to be right. Well, the broken clock is right twice a day, Sue. Well, actually, when I was making the round, I did notice that a lot of... we had, I think 5 greens in the round. I was like, no, we can't have 5 greens, so I had to change a few.
Yes.
As I've said before, when it comes to questions being a bit weird, I did all of these questions today because Mark was having his COVID jab on Wednesday, so I did all this while he was out. Because I was nice. So if any of these questions are too hard, it is all on my shoulders tonight, so do let me know. As I always say, when Mark does all the questions, let him know as well. So if these are all...
When I do all the questions, you let them know I do it.
I'm saying, if anything that's too hard tonight, it is all to do with me. It's my fault.
Right, time for the recap.
Oh,
Actually, let's do the felt balls first.
Felt balls, alright. 1 second, let me just get the old intro up. There we go. Time for your felt balls.
So there it is. I'm not saying how many I've added, but that is the felt balls. It's the last one before I empty it and start again on Wednesday.
Kim O'Shea, can you please concentrate? Read the question properly. Thank you. Suzanne says a couple were hard. Fair enough. Thank you for telling me. We do like to make the first round on the easier side just to get you ready for the quiz. Let it ramp up a little bit. So there you go. There's your felt balls. As always, to the left of your team, just put how many balls you think are in there. Let's look at that score cam and see where we're at. Not many tonight, so it should be a quite easy, quick one. So to the left of your team name, put how many balls you think are in there. If you aren't playing or you're playing solo tonight, Caroline, then you are welcome to put your felt ball guess in there and not your points as normal. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to.
I've got even the gangsters ganging up on me now.
Okay, let's get
Right, so we got on the recap. We good on that? Oh no, that's not right.
That ain't right. There you go.
That is.
Kim says, sorry, too busy looking through Facebook. No, Kim, come on.
That's weird. That line there looks to be a line on the cut-off point.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
How many of you added exactly, says Sarah? I'll never tell.
I'm not saying. We've had a massively busy week this week. On Wednesday, I went for my jab. The staff at the Brighton Centre, absolutely amazing. For anybody who's younger in the Brighton area, you're going to have to go further away because they only do AstraZeneca there. And you get Pfizer elsewhere if you're younger.
Of course I can, Tracy. I do apologise. It should have been pinned ages ago. My bad. There we go. I'll pin it on the YouTube as well. There you go.
And today Alex went for his jab, but he had to go all the way to Crawley, was it?
Yes.
All the way to Crawley. Yesterday...
All my troubles seem so far away.
He was having a major effort at cleaning his car out. Even managed... Now this is going to be a good one. Even managed to pop the dint out of the front bumper that someone hit him with by using the knife sharpener and hot water.
Yeah, pretty proud of myself on that one.
Then you got up early yesterday. It surprised me. Today, really, really surprised me. He was basically said, I've got to go and get the car washed before I do it, since he cleaned the inside. So I said, well, why don't you wash the outside of the car? And what was your reason for not washing the outside of the car?
I can't reach.
He can't reach, bless him.
To which then Sarah pointed out, did you think about just opening your door and standing on the thing? No, that didn't occur to me either.
Well, then it'd just go inside if you did that.
Yeah, knowing me, it would. It'd end up just peeing all over the car.
So, his reason for all eternity for not cleaning his car, personally, is that he can't reach.
My car is very high up though because I am a small boy. So, yeah, I have a Renault Twingo and it is very high off the ground. My car's like maybe a third higher than yours. What are you on about?
You reckon?
At least.
I shall check this out.
The height of your car compared to mine, are you really thinking that your car's higher than mine?
I should go and have a look in a minute.
Okay. Alex needs longer legs or longer shoes, says Andrea. Yeah, like
Alex in platforms, that'd be fun.
I could wear a set of clown shoes. I need to put more sound effects on there. I'm getting bored of these ones.
Yes.
I like this one though. First world problem, says Joe. I know. I will say though, the guys at the car wash near us are really good.
Well, they were awful for me.
Oh.
They left it dirty.
Negative Nelly over
no,
there.
they left it dirty
Right.
and when I took it.
I don't think that's true.
Kim, that's naughty.
Fleur says, how tall am I? I'm just a smidge under 5'2".
On his tiptoes.
That's not true. My girlfriend is 1 inch smaller, 1 inch taller than should be legally a dwarf. Yeah, the cut-off point for the for a dwarf is 4'10" and Sarah's 4'11".
Oh, right.
Alex's legs are the perfect length. They're just long enough to reach the ground, says Charlie Grant. Exactly. You know what? Smaller people have less problems with their body than tall people, so suck it. If I fall over, I haven't got as far to fall. Don't want to damage this, do I? It's the money maker.
I'm saying nothing.
Also, I do realise that wink was kind of weird because I tried to do a kiss at the same time. We'll gloss over that.
So, what have you got planned for the weekend since no one's talking to us?
Not a lot, really. No.
Yeah. I'm sorting out the new intro. I've got a new grassroots video project that I'm working on. And I'm sorting out the title sequence for that, ready for passing it over to a friend who's going to put a lot of pizzazz into it.
Alec McQuaid says, on the screen, can we change Alex's name to actual size?
Love it.
Joe says, are you really that tall? Yes, I am 5'2".
See, I haven't been taking the mick when I've said about him being small. I've just been honest.
Well,
Right, I think we're done now.
yeah, we've done roasting me for being small. Do you mind putting our felt balls in, please? Team name Redheads1323. Okay. I will do that for you.
I thought that was the team name then. Redheads 1323.
There you go, Danny. You're in. Okie dokie. Let's get on then with the answers.
Joe says, who knew I was taller than you? Most people. I've got it. I've sussed it out with young O'Shea.
Mm-hmm.
It's ever since we said that the kids could read out questions.
Yeah, getting a bit too big for his boots.
Yeah, no, he's suddenly going all nice because he wants to do it.
Oh, yeah. Alec is 5'8". First time he's felt positively tall. You know what was really funny, though? When I was in year 7, I was very, very tall. And then everybody overtook me. As I said, I'm waiting for my growth spurt. I'm 30 years old, and I'm still waiting for my growth spurt.
Sarah's hinting away again.
Mm-hmm. Good things come in small packages, says Jackie. I know. Right.
Surprises come in little packages, says Curry.
Right then, round number 2. Here we go. Round number 2, round number 1.
The answer.
Tim said it is Han Solo. See you on Wednesday.
Love it, Fleur. Absolutely love it. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. It makes a change. It's normally all at me.
That's not it at all. I'm 28 this time next week. I've matured to Danny. You haven't matured. You said your favourite drink's Rockstar Cherry. You can tell you're a bloody in your 20s.
Oh, you can tell you're in your trade. Now you've turned 30, Mr. Grumpy.
I've always been grumpy now. I just have a licence to. Right.
Okay, what 2 colours were the Blockbuster Video Store's logo? They were, for 1 point each, blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Yellow.
I told him for theme park rice, says Trevor. Yes, I am.
Just.
You cheeky. I'm not even going to bother. What colour is Thunderbird 2? Rockstar Blueberry, get it right, says Danny, whatever.
That makes sense now.
Green.
Why you always wear your big boots when you go to the fairground.
Kerry says, that's below the belt or on the nose. Wow, Kerry, I thought you were on my side. Good God.
And Sarah's put only the kids right.
Look, you're the one who has a panic attack riding the waltzers. Button it. I'm 5'3.5". I'm normally the small one. I'm just getting excited, said Fleur. Right, come on, get me your answer.
Question, okay. Colourful and timely. Golden years.
Golden years. That's why.
Wap.
That's mean, Mark. Why can't we all just be nice, says Danny? I don't know.
It's frightening me, this change.
In Lord of the Rings, Gandalf is known by 2 different colours. Name them both for 1 point each. It is grey and white.
Grey and white.
No, I don't. I love waltzes. I'm too old to ride them now. Sarah, you're 30. Almost. Sorry. Now, number 5.
What colour always features on the front cover of National Geographic magazine? It is yellow. Usually a yellow border always round the picture, but it does vary sometimes. But most of the time, there's that thick yellow border all the way around the central picture.
Alan McQuay says, Fleur is a hobbit too, but you wouldn't know since she shaves her feet. Not going there. I'm not going there.
No,
Number 6. The shipping company that owned the ill-fated Titanic was the White Star Line. It's a white star for number 6. The kids make me go on the waltzes. Never again, says Laura Strong. My grandma used to love the waltzes before she got a bit too old for them.
I've never liked the... I struggle with acceleration. I don't like acceleration.
I've always said you're a little bit slow.
Do the music again.
No, I'm fine.
Do the music again.
It's fine.
True or false? It is true. Because originally it was in black and white. He was coloured grey.
Well, it wasn't because it was black and white, it was just an ink colour error.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only the very first issue, it was grey, and then it was changed to green the issue after. Because it was based on Frankenstein.
Oh, right.
I think they called the Hulk the postmodern Prometheus, which I think is quite a cool name. On an underground map, the colour of the district line is green.
Green.
Green for number 8.
Did he design the red phone box or the blue police box? It is the red phone box. The police box was Gilbert Mackenzie Trench.
There you go. Architect Giles Gilbert Scott also designed Battersea Power Station.
Yeah?
Number 10. Which colour appears along with red on the Albanian national flag, Norman Wisdom's hometown? It is, of course, black.
I knew that one.
Black.
I actually knew that one.
Well, you should know that. It was your question.
Yeah, but I did actually generally know it anyway.
What else? Let us know your score. Fleur says, hairy feet are better than web toes, Alec, my dear. Wowzers, it's all going on.
It's all kicking off. Let's have a quick look at the PayPal. Yeah, we're still the same. Okay.
So, let us know your score. Gangster's got 20. Good for you,
Oh,
Gangsters.
good score. Laura got 12.
Laura Strong with a strong 12.
Suzanne with 11. Sarah with 15. Noski's got 17.
Oh, rubbish 10 says Danny. Yeah, that's what I would have said.
Only 20 thanks to Fleur and Alec.
Only 20. Show off. So were the questions overly hard or were they fair? Let me know.
It seems a mixed bag, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, did you get low points because you had absolutely no idea? Or if you had an extra 3 or 4 minutes, would you have gotten more? Was it fair? Let us know.
Carrie got 18.
Sarah, stop giving points away, please. Wait till Wednesday.
A rubbish 8 for Jackie. Oh dear.
Let's move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is this.
Transport.
You like that? Thank you very much. Didn't have a clue. They were good questions to Danny. Thank you very much. They were good. Colour Brain by Big Potato Games is one of our favourites. I've never heard of Colour Brain.
No, me neither. Good questions, fair questions.
We had our first date on a virtual pub quiz over a year ago. It'd be fitting if a quiz ends us, says Fleur. How tall are you, Mark? Says Sarah. What are you, 5'7", 8?
Between 5'7" and 5'8".
So 5'7" then.
No, well, I'm at the stage where I'm starting to shrink now, unfortunately. I used to be 5'8.5".
Can't believe Mike didn't get his favourite Bowie song, said Joan. Oh, Mike.
Indeed.
Mike.
Come on, colourful and timely. What else could it be?
Let's not take the mick out of me too much. Right then, so round number 2. Question number 1. What would you like to do?
Well, I do like that little spinny thing you had there.
Thank you.
I shall do odds again because it looks easier to read.
Okie dokie. Really?
And then I suddenly noticed, well, they look shorter questions. Then I suddenly saw the first question. Oh, well, we'll give it a shot. What would you commonly... Stop it. What would you commonly use ethylene glycol in a car for?
No fun if you get it right.
I did chemistry, so I understand all that.
Fleur's so short, I keep walking into her because I think she's further away, said Alec McQuay. Joe says, do you live on Craggy Island? And Fleur said, good job, things up close look bigger than they are. Still can't figure out the spreadsheet. Pompey Prefect's got 18.
Put it to some blocker bots. Blocker boots, even.
Thank you very much, that was quite funny.
Speaking of boots, I made a big mistake, didn't I, earlier? We'll talk about it in the recap.
Number 2. Which Exeter-based regional airline went into administration in March of last year?
Ooh.
Didn't they come out of it, though?
I don't know.
I think they did. But maybe they didn't. I'm not going to give you any clues.
No.
That would be entirely beside the point. We could talk about David Bowie's But Let's Dance instead. Oh, God. You get a sad trombone. You get a sad trombone.
Question number 3. At over 231 miles, which is the longest motorway in England?
I just realised this round is slightly car heavy.
No, we just put a car at the front.
I do apologise. No, the airline didn't come out of it, but the name has just been bought. Oh, okay. I did think there was something different that happened to them. Thank you, Roy. No,
but he's bound to know because it's Exeter, isn't it? Which is very close. Not the same, but very close.
Yeah, careful. Mark used to be 5'8" before his haircut, said Karina.
I've noticed that Karina's getting increasingly naughty at me as the weeks go on.
Fortunately, Karina does donate, so you have to
Yeah,
just,
this is it.
you have to just go in and take it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with 2 inches, plenty wide enough, said Alec. I've got to be careful.
Yes.
Question number 4. Number 4. Which car maker makes the 307 model? Exeter rivals to us at Nkwe, said Roy. You don't have motorways in Cornwall. Boo.
Karina says I pay to abuse you.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose so. At least you're one of 2 people who have paid tonight so far.
Abuse away, in other words.
Question number 5. In which Nicolas Cage action film takes place on a prisoner transport plane? I don't think we need the in at the start.
No.
Which Nicolas Cage action film takes place on a prisoner transport plane? We need to get rid of the in. I shall mark that for another time. Hey,
Yeah.
there we go.
You don't have to be careful with 2 inches. Said Danny O'Shea. You just about get the badunch. It's almost a sad trombone. You might even have got the fart noise if you're not too careful, Danny.
Careful when I'm drinking. Yeah, let me spit
And
that
you're
out.
strinking.
Thank you, Kim, for your kindly donation.
Thank you. It says, to my 2 favourite guys. Take a wild punt on that one and say who that was. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated.
Question number 6, Alex.
Question number 6, Mark. What steam locomotive achieved a world record speed of 100 mile per hour or 160.9 kilometres in 1934? So what steam locomotive achieved a world record speed of 100 miles an hour in 1934? That's equivalent to 160.9 kilometres an hour. Fleur says 2 inches is a sad trombone. How much is 2 inches? Like that big? Like that big?
Not that big.
Oh. Tell that to your proctologist, said Alec McKay. Yeah. Sorry, McQuay. You told me before, Alec. I say your name wrong. I'm sorry.
He doesn't learn.
You don't learn either. You keep calling him Alex. Alex McKee. There you go. You got a brand new name, Alec. Alex McKee.
Question 7.
Steam train passing here tomorrow, says Kerry Hughes. Anyone seen that clip of when the Hogwarts Express arrived at a train station? All the kids were waiting for it for 2.5 hours and another train pulled up right
Yeah, right in front of it.
I love when that happens. One of my favourite things that ever happened to me and Sarah, we were walking down the street and some kid had a big paper bag. Whew, just thinking about it now, it makes me laugh. Had a big paper bag, and all of a sudden he went like that and did a certain thing, and the bottom fell out of this paper bag, and it was full of bouncy balls, and they went absolutely everywhere. It was one of the most comedic things I've ever seen. Like, who has a paper bag full of bouncy balls? It was incredible. It was one of the most comedic things I'd ever watched.
Apparently, Bev's back in the communal garden.
Ooh,
The posh bit.
that looks like a pub garden.
Yes. Question number 7. Another true or false that you've thrown in. True or false? Is this true, or is this another one we've completely made up? 1 horsepower is equal to the peak power of 1 horse. And that is obviously average horse.
Yes. There's nothing average about horses. They're all horribly big and terrifying. Not unlike this one. Way!
Unlike some sci-fi machines, they're horribly big and terraforming. I thought it was funny.
He wasn't allowed to get anything because they're all on the road. Yeah, all these bouncy balls fell on the road. Fantastic. Why around on transport? I'm fuming now. Also, you're driving me mad, said Christopher Reese. You know what? You got 2 in there, so that's worthy of A. But also be careful of doing that. Or you may end up with a walkie slash. Moving on, question number 8.
Number 8.
Question number 8.
Oh, a long one.
The American contingent aren't in here today. This would have been their advantage. Which bridge, one of the oldest roadway bridges in the United States, was completed in 1883 and spans the East River? So which bridge, one of the oldest roadway bridges in the United States, was completed in 1883 and spans the East River? Think about where the East River is. That might be a big clue for you.
Alex has just said, I realise how big Knickers is from Alex's perspective. No wonder he's so impressed. You wouldn't even come up to the knee, would you?
Yeah, I'll give it 10 years, neither will you.
Keep telling you, this is your future. You're very soon going to start on the shrinking.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. It'll be fine. I'll just get spinal implants. That'll be a thing in the future. I'll use one of the anti-gravity machines and stretch yourself out a little bit.
Question number 9. F4A is the airport code for which European city's airport?
Singles it down to a few more.
Mm.
Alright, you don't all have to like Alex's comment. Come on.
It's different when they're liking the ones that have a go at me.
Yeah, but it's because you say things stupidly and you could fix that. I can't fix my height.
Right, if we get donations on Wednesday, really good donations, I will buy him a pair of Elton John platform boots.
Get those kangaroo stilts. Those are awesome, said Alec.
Why can't we all just get along, says Danny.
Finally, question number 10. How tall am I? No. Question number 10. Who invented the diesel engine? Rudolph. Who?
Yeah, we only need the surname on this one.
So who invented the diesel engine? Rudolph. Who?
You'd be liking that. Let's have a look. Sarah.
Agent of Chaos.
Yes. Do you need to see the felt bottles again? Are you okay? Oh, you just put it up. You're about to.
There you go. We love Alex really said Fleur. Funny way you're showing it.
NQY is the airport code for Newquay, where I used to work. So they've got an airport, but they don't have a motorway.
Airports are the motorways of the sky.
Well, getting rid of airports, aren't they? With climate change.
They should do.
They're going to be even more isolated.
But it's something like in the day of 9/11, the weeks that followed, the temperature of the Earth cooled by something like 0.5 degrees because there was no planes.
Well,
Yeah, something ridiculous. Honestly, something like the actual mean temperature of the Earth went down by about half a degree. Crazy stuff. Okay. No, question 10 is a toss-up between Hess and reindeer, surely. We really do. I'll buy you a drink one day, mate. Maybe a half pint. Well, if you'll let me in.
maybe a half pint.
We like being isolated, says Roy. Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of isolation. Okay, let's move on.
We've had enough isolation.
Yeah. One of the most unique languages in all of Europe is Basque, because they're so isolated.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth are you doing?
Just moving it on.
It's not even on the screen.
Oh.
Right then, let's go with the recap.
Oh, do you like my recap?
I like it even better when you've not got the remove me square in it. Right. Oh my god.
You like my recap one?
Where was that one from?
It was ages and ages ago that we created.
Danny says, I'll buy you a full pint because I'm nice. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, I've not had any alcohol in 2 weeks now.
He's on the major diets front as well.
I'm just fasting. I'm not on a diet. Just fasting.
I'm just going to nip out for a second.
Could Alex fit in the felt balls jar, says Trevor. You know what, mate? I can block you. I've threatened you a long time, but I might block you tonight, Trevor. You don't acknowledge me. You don't call me by my name. You want to use my real name when you want to insult me. I can't believe this. I'll buy you pop and crisps, says Kim. Thanks, Mum.
His car is at most 6 inches taller than mine.
Oh, that's
most.
a load of rubbish.
At most. I just had a look.
Sarah, how much higher is my car compared to Mark's? Seriously.
I just looked. It's about 6 inches.
Dang, how young are you in that photo, says Danny.
It wasn't that long ago, was it? Because you look at the glasses.
Yeah, same glasses. Only at least about 2 years. Thank God Mark's gone quick. Everyone talks smack about Mark.
Alec, you're forgetting that your comments come somewhat later in the time stream because Facebook holds on to it for at least 15 seconds before sending it to you. So I'm back before you can even get those words in.
Kim O'Shea says, you're welcome, son. Bet you're nicer than Danny. Sarah says, I don't know. Mark is always all smashed up and parked in bushes. Yeah, this is the man that backed into a JCB despite the fact he has rear view cameras. And it was a stationary JCB.
I didn't have rear camera on that car.
Oh, you did?
Did I?
Yes, you did.
That was because I was a bit hassled at the time.
Welcome back, Matt. You should hear the things they were saying, says Alec.
How the tables have turned, indeed.
Danny's being nice. Danny's mum's being nice to me. Ooh, Danny said off.
How rude.
How rude. Also, a fun thing that's happened, just by complete happenstance, the fact that our Wednesday quizzes have now been moved obviously to Wednesday. That's the day Loki comes out, so we still have a post-quiz thing to watch.
Yes. Oh, it was really good as well. If you do like Marvel, you probably have already watched it, but it's rather good.
No spoilers in the chat, of course.
No. Other than it's rather good.
No way to speak to you, Melissa, says Kim. Stationary JCB is one of the hardest things to avoid driving into, apparently. You'd think.
Shut up.
You'd think. If you don't know any of these questions, I normally just pass out. Oh, for God's sake.
No short jokes from us, says Ducks Eastbourne.
Thank you. I want a DNA test, says Danny O'Shea. When you also come back, you are part monkey.
Well, there was
Part
that.
cheeky monkey.
Yeah, there was the kid in America who actually divorced his parents.
There's also a woman who married herself.
In Japan, they've got this weird thing where they marry mannequin dolls. Actually have a full ceremony and everything. Legally registered. Bonkers.
Bonkers. Right then, story time. It was jab day today. Went to go and get the COVID vaccine.
Shall I put a bit of background into this?
No.
Okay.
I've already had the piss taken at me so much tonight as it is.
Okay.
So I went to go get the COVID vaccine, went with Sarah at the same time, same place, so we could be together. Is Alex sat on a booster seat in that car? Trevor, you, honest to God, mate, off. When Went to get my COVID jab. Sarah was absolutely bricking it, as rightfully so. She's got quite a lot of anxiety when it comes to injections and things like that. So I was there for moral support. Got it all sorted out. She was fine and said she needed to go and sit near the door because she was feeling a bit panicky, feeling a bit unsafe. So they let her all go. And so it came to my time and I got the injection. She went through it all. And I even joked with her and I said, do I get a lollipop now? And she said, no, if I had one to give you, I would. So I went to sit down and we were talking about how funnily enough, not thinking about anything, just talking about how the vaccines are safe for people on Ramadan, which I thought was quite interesting. And then Sarah looked at me and said, are you all right? And I said, nope. And I passed out, just full on fainted right then and there. Woke up with the nurse just staring at me. Had to lie on the floor for a good 10 minutes. The whole point is, I'm not scared of needles, blood, injections. I watched my toenails get removed while I had ingrown toenail surgery. I watched it happen with massive intrigue. That doesn't bother me. But then all of a sudden, I just fainted. Just completely passed out.
And that's normally my trick. Where I do have to, when I had the injection on Wednesday, I do have to be laid out on the bed because I do go completely white after an injection. And I'm in there for about 40 minutes this time.
Charlie Grant says, at least you know how far to fall. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that one.
So yeah, this is him turning slowly into me.
Alec McQuay had the exact same thing to say, didn't have far to fall. Whatever. Alright, whatever. Mark's married to a tall Santa doll that creeps around the house.
No, because that's down to Sarah frightening the hell out of me.
Kim O'Shea says, not what I'd call his dad, a monkey. I'd rather have slept with a monkey, says Kim. Never want to mince words, are you, Kim? That's what we like about you. She did catch me, Sarah, yeah. Sarah's always there to catch when I faint. I faint at the sight of my own blood, says Danny. I'm not naturally that way. For some reason I passed out. I don't know why.
It's me that's got that problem. Yeah. I've got a real mental block with needles and stuff.
Didn't bother me in the slightest. And all of a sudden my heart started beating really quick and I was like, right, that's it. Yeah, I'm going.
But I was exactly the same with the injection. I was fine while they were doing it because I think because they're doing so many and the needles that you're using are so fine, you actually don't feel the needle. It's afterwards, about 4 or 5 minutes afterwards.
Tracy says probably the heat affected you. To be fair, I'm not saying that I'm some sort of amazing person. I only fainted because of that. But there were about 3 or 4 people in there. 2 guys we saw actually had to go and lie down because they passed out. 1 woman was close to passing out in there. So, quick, touch your eyeball and talk about blood, sister. To be fair, I don't have far to fall either, but I've got such a big head I hit the deck hard, said Alec. And Joe says, oh my god, you guys, should you be taking a carers out with you each time you leave the house? Yeah, we're a special case.
Yes, that's why you love us.
Yeah.
You're our carers.
Yes.
Right, let's get on with the answers, I think.
Let's do the answers then. Okie dokie. Right. Let us do the answers.
I shall have a quick... Is it the Bepal?
Football's boring. First half, says Kerry. I'm not going to say what the score is.
That's why we're a bit lower on numbers.
Is it? I'm just going to change that. There we are. Also, no, that doesn't work, does it? I like my intro to this one. I want you to hear it properly. What a pair you are. I'm not part of your family, says Roy. Yeah, you are. You're all a Quizazzi family.
Yeah.
Danny says, I fainted on a train once at rush hour. I disrupted the TFL network.
I'm not going to talk about my most embarrassing faint.
Right.
We shall leave that for a day when... Yeah, another day.
There you go. Answers. Took me a while to find that bing bong.
Mm-hmm.
You may have fainted because you haven't eaten enough. That's probably true as well, Sam.
He is on fasting.
Yeah. Not the smartest decision I've ever made, but there you go. Right. On with the answers then.
I'm glad I told you to set that kind of coat with you.
Yeah.
So what would you commonly use ethylene glycol in a car for? You would use it for antifreeze.
Nadal v Djokovic semi-finals on also. Oh, we're fighting a losing battle then, aren't we? Yeah. Definitely. That's probably why we're down then. Thank you for letting us know. We thought it was something we said. Moving on. Question number 2.
Question 2.
The Exeter-based regional airline that went into administration last year was Flybe. Flybe. You need to teach me how to make these intros, says Danny. Long time learning. I had to really pivot with these things when we went into lockdown.
Basically, it's when I had time and I was basically abused the whole system. We just layer things upon things upon things. Some movements and actions and shrinking and all that sort of stuff.
Sarah says, I've had to catch me twice now because I've fainted. I'm first aid trained, but I still can't not just laugh. Sarah took photos of me as I was on the floor earlier.
Thanks for that, Sarah. I had a good laugh.
Number 3.
Number 3, at over 231 miles, what is the longest motorway in England? It is, of course, the M6.
When we have cats in with ethylene glycol poisoning, the antidote is vodka. That's amazing. I love it. You better die from antifreeze. Get pissed instead. There you go.
Oh God, what's Karina showing us now?
So I wanted to capture the moment. Yeah, you didn't have to though, did you? You didn't have to. Number 4. The car maker next to 307 is, of course, Peugeot. From Wednesday, I'm a qualified emergency first aider. Well done, Danny. Over 134,000 people a year die because people who find them haven't got first aid training. So yeah.
I'm not sure what that video's about.
Number 5. No animation taken off for some reason.
Which Nicolas Cage action film takes place on a prisoner transport plane? It is, of course, Con Air.
She was trying to take a picture of us, but I went to sleep instead. Yep, out like a light. Number 6. The steam locomotive that achieved the world record in 1934 was the Flying Scotsman.
Not the Mallard.
Not the Mallard. No, Flying Scotsman first. Number 7.
Weirdly, the train from here in Brighton to London actually takes longer than it did 100 years ago.
Yeah.
True or false? 1 horsepower is equal to the peak power of 1 horse. That is false. What is it, Alex? Do you know?
14.9 horsepower.
Is 1 horse.
The peak of 1 horse is 14.9 horsepower.
Oh, right.
I don't know why. There you go.
How weird.
Toot toot, says Kerry. Which bridge, one of the oldest in the United States, was completed in 1883 and spans the East River? The East River, of course, being located in New York. It is the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge for number 8. Well, if you got that one.
Victoria Beckham was watching this. She'd get that right. FRA is the airport code for which European city? You didn't even give me a chance, did you? It is, of course, Frankfurt.
And he says, Alex, try and look a bit more interested when Mark says his facts. Facts. Flying Scotsman was on its way from Leeds to London and was designed by the same guy as the Mallard, Sir Nigel Gresley.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, at number 10, who invented the diesel engine? Rudolf who? It is Rudolf Diesel.
Diesel.
There you go. Same person who invented the Bunsen burner. It was called Robert Bunsen. Blocker boots, Mark. You should remember it's from a kids' TV show, said Karina. Mark's a bit older than you, Karina. Yeah, don't forget.
I don't remember that at all.
His memory's going, bless him. Right, let us know what your points were in that round.
Right.
What? I had enough taken out of me tonight. Roy got a boring 20. You've been digging. Terrible, only got 8, says Danny.
Gangster's got 20.
I think I'm starting to learn what the gangster's specialist subjects are.
16 for Joan and Noskis. 14 for Suzanne. Sarah's crying with laughter.
Only got 12. That's alright. 12? Especially because most of your team don't have a car.
Laura only got 10, but got the first 4 right.
There you go.
Jackie got 14.
Did the boys say anything and you overruled them, or did you listen to them this time? Bev got 20. Well done. Wrong sheet. All right.
Okay, round number 3 is your timed round.
It is the timed round. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
With a good intro.
Yeah, I quite like it. Rubber Duck's got 20. Well done, Carrie Lee. Right then, here we go. Round number 3.
Round 3
is B movies. Not.
Cool.
I'm not going to say it's not B movies in the sense of cheaply made. They're all movies that begin with the letter B.
Do you know why we had B movies?
It was a B side of the tape, was it?
No. It goes back to the old cinema days where you had to actually, by law, each cinema had to put so many English films or British films on at the cinema. So they always, in those days, there was always 2 films in a showing. So it was the first film was the British film that was made, which was obviously done on a cheaper budget, and then you would have the American blockbuster.
Mm.
So that's why they were called B movies.
Yeah. The term blockbuster comes from Jaws.
Mm.
Because that was the first film where people queued around the block to get in. So that's a blockbuster. Mark Rance, said Sarah.
So this is working exactly as the same as we did A movies a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to give you a plot kind of description, a description of the film.
Tongue-in-cheek.
Tongue-in-cheek, slightly ironic at times. And you've got 30 seconds to name the film. Do let us know whether you find these easier or hard. I felt, from my perspective, they were a touch hard. But then I don't watch that many films. Alex thinks they're very, very easy.
I didn't say they're very easy. I said they were balanced.
So for the easy for you, I meant.
No, okay.
So between us, he feels that it's right down the middle.
Yeah. Don't forget, all these start with the letter B.
Yes, they all start with the letter B. That helps.
And of course, if the film starts with the, so if it was The Bad Santa, then it would just be Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Essentially. Or A Brilliant Day to Die would just be Brilliant Day to Die.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Here's your first one then. Nice easy one to start you off with. These are all in film release order, starting with the oldest up to the newest. Okay.
All right.
So, number 1. His mum dies and we all cry. His mum dies and we all cry. And the timer should start now.
So you know it's a fairly old film because it's the first one.
Shall I put our score in now, Sis Joan?
Come on, dance.
No, don't want to bang my jab.
You had it in that arm, did you? I had the opposite one. That's because I'm left-handed, you're right-handed. That's why we sit in this direction, by the way. Because I'm left-handed, he's right-handed.
Don't need 30 seconds, says Danny. You might not for that one, but you might for a couple of ones later on. So that one, of course, his mum dies and we all cry. It was 1942?
I don't know.
It is, of course...
Wasn't around then.
Bambi. So Bambi for number 1 is, of course, a nice easy one to start off with. Okay, number 2.
Before you do that, there's a great track that was on in the Sex Pistols' Great Rock and Roll Swindle, which was sung by Ed Tudor-Pole, who was in Temple Tudor and also did the Crystal Maze for a while, called Who Killed Bambi?
1939, says Sarah. Oh.
Who Killed Bambi? It's a cracking track. Very punky, but cracking.
Okay, here we go for number 2 then. 20 minutes of chariot race, 200 of boredom. 20 minutes of chariot race, 200 of boredom.
Nice.
Sorry, I muted you there.
Danny, I thought you were being nice. Or is it just nice to have one?
No, it was 1942. Off the top of my head, that one. Everyone can see the top of my head. Get there before everybody else. I always like the insult. You're so bold, everyone can see what's on your mind. I always like that one. Okay, so number 2, 20 minutes of chariot race, 200 of boredom, is Charlton Heston's seminal film. It is Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur. Oi, says Kim. You remember it then, before my time, says Roy. Right then, number 3.
Number 3, oh.
This one's jumping swiftly on. This one's in the early 80s.
1974, Dodge Monaco, sunglasses, Belushi.
That's all the clues you should need. Alright, 1974 Dodge Monaco, sunglasses, and Belushi was The Blues Brothers, directed by John Landis. I'm guessing it isn't Chariots of Fire for number 2, hint hint. One of my team members starts with a B. Yes, Bev, that is the thing that we're on. Chariots of Fire doesn't start with a B. The rest of the Brainiacs, live up to the name, please. Sarah says, just remember it wasn't too long after my nan was born. Ah. Right then, so Blues Brothers for number 3. Number 4.
Number 4
is 1984 by way of Terry Gilliam. So 1984 by way of Terry Gilliam. Sorry, I'm in the Pavilion Gardens once, just walking about. Look very confused.
There was a bit of talk on Facebook, on one of the local area groups, of how members of the Bill, about 10, 15 years ago, used to go to one of our local pubs. So Burnside was in there all the time. And Ricky from EastEnders was in a lot as well.
Anna says, can we end this round now? I didn't even get Bambi. Thank goodness for awesome team names. I made the same mistake. I suddenly remembered on question 3 I had to begin with the B, says Laurie. Yeah, the B movies. B movies, guys. Not B movie, but B movies. So 1984, by way of Terry Gilliam, it's probably the most lesser known of the group.
I thought it was tricky, really tricky.
It was Jonathan Pryce in Brazil. Fantastic film if you've not seen it.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Very trippy film. Moving on, number 5. Another trippy film.
1988, so we're placing it for you. 1988 gave us one of Tim Burton's movies.
So don't forget, starts with a B. B. Joe says, excellent movie.
I think it's because of the delay. We don't know whether she mean in this one or the previous one.
Who knows? So, number 5. 1988 gave us one of Tim Burtoniest movies. It was Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
The correct answer was Beetlejuice. Oh no! I did that very quickly during the timer, so I'm sorry it didn't look too great. So there you go, Beetlejuice for number 5.
Yeah, it wasn't proper.
No, oh well. So what if you got Beetlejuice for number 5? Moving on, number 6, we're going to change something slightly because my screen's going orange. Here we go.
Question 6. French girl gets kidnapped into monster's castle, develops Stockholm syndrome.
It's 2 words, man. Jesus.
There's 10 words in that question.
Yeah, but not the 2 that you messed up.
Well, you're only going to mess up one anyway, aren't you? We've actually emptied that water. I'm drinking quite fast. So, likes number 5.
They're actually making Beetlejuice snapped in Monsters Castle, developed Stockholm Syndrome is
Very wonderful. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast for number 6.
Let you do 7.
Alright, number 7. Number 7, don't forget starts with a B. Sharon Stone has wardrobe malfunction. Michael Douglas is intrigued.
What do you reckon that could be?
So Sharon Stone has a wardrobe malfunction. Michael Douglas is intrigued. It is, of course, Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
Is it Eddie Cadavesi's film? I don't remember. So, Basic Instinct for number 7. Number 8.
Oh, number 8. British imbecile defiles Whistler's mother.
Who were? Don't forget, it starts with a B. If your answer doesn't start with a B, you're wrong.
Because wrong starts with W.
Yeah. Is that variation on Inspector Gadget music? No.
It's a bit like it, though.
Yeah. Have you got a busy weekend of both of you, says Danny?
As I said, I'm basically starting up the new YouTube channel. I'm working on the title sequence. I'm just getting a basic idea sorted with all the movements and stuff that I'm wanting to happen, and then I'm going to pass it on to a really good friend of mine who is an amazing editor who's going to pizzazz it up for me.
Sue says, beaten by B movies, bye-bye. Sorry, Sue. So number 8, that is Bean. Or the Bean movie, doesn't matter. It's Bean. It's beans all the way down, as they say. So Bean for number 8.
Good job you didn't burn anything. Your beans on toast.
Oh dear Lord. Number 9.
Number 9. Clueless filmmakers get lost in the woods.
Starts with a B. Released in 1999, I think.
That was a disclaimer though, wasn't it,
Yeah.
at the end? I think. Way, I got that one, says Danny. Do tell us at the end of the round whether you thought it was too easy, too hard, or just about right.
I think most of you are going to lean on the way of hard. Again, my bad. Tonight's movie sense is Charlie Grant. If it's about me being small, you can just forget about it. I'm not reading it.
I'm hoping so.
And this one, woo, says Danny. Right then.
Your answer is
Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project.
Blair, right.
Which also was released under the name of Blair Witch, wasn't it?
The remake was.
The remake, wasn't it? Oh, okay.
But if you put Blair Witch, we'll give you the points for that one anyway. And finally, number 10. Number 10.
Let me know if you like this one.
We've got them all so far, says Bev. Good stuff. Arguably the best hairy naked guy fight scene ever filmed. Arguably the best hairy naked guy fight scene ever filmed.
Sarah, you're going to love the meme.
Hard but not to throw at Alec, experts in this area. Yeah, I might have made it a bit too specialist. Fair enough. I think the A movies were slightly easier, so I'll go... next time we do it, which will be in a few more weeks, I'll go to the level we did for the A movies. There's a lot more people got that right.
Yeah.
Question 10 is one of my favourite films, says Danny O'Shea. So, number 10 is, of course, Borat. My wife.
Sarah says, gonna love what? I think we should put it up on screen, Alex.
Yes. If you put the full title of Borat Cultural Learnings of America for Make a Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, you can have a bonus point.
But you had to get every single word right.
Yes, if you got Cultural Learnings of America for Make a Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, you can have one bonus point. If you manage to even write that in 30 seconds, then fair play to you. Right then, so tonight's meme from Charlie Grant.
Joan actually doesn't like films, but actually got 16.
Well then.
Well, that says something.
Well, that I think that is vindicated me for that round.
Yes, the film hater actually got 16 points,
Yeah.
but then so did Danny.
Yeah. Bev said 18 out of 20, didn't get the last one. Damn. Sarah got 20. I'm so sorry, but I didn't do big.
14 for Suzanne. Laura got 8.
Laura says they were tricky. I was okay once I'd been born. Oh dear.
1 second. I forgot to take my parrot on earlier.
Oh dear. Right, so tonight's meme sent from Charlie Grant is this one.
Love it.
What do you mean, so did Danny, says Danny? Yeah, even Danny.
I've been even-handed in my comments.
Well, you know. Oh,
What do you do?
do you want to see the balls? There you go. Let's see, is anyone left not put their balls in yet? We were okay until the two modernish ones. So this is beautiful work of art. Change to 21 bonus points, says Roy. Yep, you can have it. I did say.
Everybody's put it in.
It seems to be. There's someone at the bottom who's putting the numbers in and changing them, so I'll leave it. But yeah, it seems to be everyone's got them in. Who's going to get them in? So
Right, you got till the recap anyway.
we go to the recap.
How are you on time? Well,
Absolutely fine.
just about right.
Yeah. Right then, let's get on with the fourth and final round. Gangsters score 18, Buggeration to Bean. Wow. One of those films that you won't be able to show anymore because there's an entire scene in the airport where he looks at a cop and he goes like that. And Paul tries to pull a gun out and it's just like that. That wouldn't fly now. It wouldn't fly. I didn't mean to do that. Right, so round number 4 is, of course... Kerry says, oops. Not a good score for Kerry then it sounds. Sorry, Kerry.
General knowledge.
Love the screen names, guys, said David Eccles. Glad you like them. Han and Chewie, there you are. Right then.
Why do I always get the less nice names?
Because they usually go second. Right then, 2 points for all these. Since you got to pick the entire time, I'm going to do it now.
You're just going to make me choose something really hard.
No. I'll do evens.
I'm doing not.
Hmm.
Why have cotton when you can have silk? Was used to advertise which chocolate bar?
I don't have a general knowledge question sheet. Oh well.
I have. I'll put that there.
I have.
But otherwise, we'll end up
won't.
giving the answers.
I won't, unlike you've done it 3 times now.
Okay. Question number 2.
Question number 2. What is the first name of FBI agent Starling in The Silence of the Lambs? I've been watching Hannibal, the TV series, recently. Really like it.
I'll give you a clue. It's not Robin Starling.
Trevor says, on Wednesday, can the names be Frodo and Sam? Have you not been here the last couple of weeks? Because we've had such a really fun one with that one. I was really proud of it.
Mm.
We had this one.
To the point that he wouldn't get rid of it.
Yeah. Look at that, it's brilliant. There you go, Trevor. Frodo and Gandalf, Lords of the Quiz.
Question number 3. The English word for which popular spice takes its name from the Latin and French word for nail? Something's going wrong here. I was right because I did change that.
No, you didn't. Look.
No, I'm saying something's going wrong because I did actually change it.
Oh, you didn't save it then.
Something went wrong, didn't it?
I'm getting that one, wouldn't it? Bye.
No? Didn't save it properly.
Sitting on the wrong side of each other, though, said David. I'm clearly Frodo in this relationship, you know that. And also, yeah, Han and Chewie did sit the opposite direction, I think. Yeah, Chewie always sits on the... And then, yeah. Pick a random one.
Just because it's completely off the pitch.
There you go.
Speaking of which, because that is Santa and Rudolph, for those of you who want to come down for our quiz nights, the Christmas spectaculars are brilliant, and they're always in round about the first week in December as well, so you've got plenty of time.
You usually dress up in some sort of festive fare.
Yes.
I'm always an elf. Whatever.
It fits, doesn't it?
Yeah. Number 4. What B is the European title of a life peer? So what B is the European title of a life peer? It's used not just in England, it's used in most of Europe as well. Just to be fair to those on the continent.
Who's incontinent?
For names, why don't you just use little and large? I've thought about it. Don't you worry, I'll be there for the Christmas quiz, says Danny. I think I'll be away that day, Danny.
Oh. We haven't forsaken you for the footy. I can't see who that is yet, but thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you. I'm sure you've got it on at the site, though. I won't blame you.
Question number 6.
5.
That'd be me then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Which of these is the youngest Kardashian? Kourtney, Kim, or Khloe?
Come on, you all know this, guys. Really easy, this one. I'll put that on a slideshow at some point. So I have to keep going through.
Yes.
I've already got what we're having on Wednesday. I've got the names down already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's getting to the point that I'm running out of jaws to put on there. I think, let's have a quick look how many I've got in there now. What's that? B, who cares, says Alec. Well, that can be said about any of the questions. Some people don't care about area codes of airports. We have already 56 different weird names. Right, moving on. Number 6.
Number 6.
Question number 6. Over 700 of Vincent van Gogh's paintings and drawings can be found in which Amsterdam museum? Oh, brilliant. It's frozen again.
That's because you're playing.
No, it just keeps doing that.
Oh. We'll be back with you shortly.
It's fine. Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men.
Alright, taking the mick out of me again.
Oh, I would never.
Van Gogh.
Oh, I would never. Friday Gremlins. I don't know. As I said,
It was because you were taking the mick out of me and it didn't want you to do it. That's why.
Yeah, it was weird. It's only started doing that the last week. I had 109 quiz in there. It's the first time it started doing this, and I don't really know why. I might have to just reset everything and start from the beginning again.
Question number 7. Is it gone again?
Yep. And it won't even do the monitor now.
Oh.
No.
That's not even it. While he plays with it, I'll give you the question. Question 7. I'll get it wrong, so I'm not even attempting it.
Asahi.
Asahi is a brewery in which country?
It'll only freeze again.
Asahi is a brewery in which country? We're almost at the end. It's because you're not playing the music, that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Felt alone.
Question number 8. Question number 8. What kind of climate, beginning with T, has mild to warm summers and cool winters? So what climate, beginning with T, has mild to warm summers and cool winters?
If it has cool summers and warm winters, it's topsy-turvy.
Pinky in the Brain, says Danny. I'm sure I've had that one.
Yeah, we've definitely had that one.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
2 suggestions free of charge. Thank you, Danny. No, we haven't.
I thought we'd done that one.
No, but we do have.
Question number 9.
Frozen again?
Question number 9. I think it's only doing it for me. Weird. Question 9. As football is on the go at the moment, which team won the 2018 FIFA World Cup? So the last one. Is it? Yeah, it would be the last one.
Little and largish. Top Cat and Benny the Ball.
We didn't want to see you short changed.
I'm going to refund that just for principle. Just going to click the refund button there.
No, we need the money. We seriously need the money.
I have my pride.
I just had a look who it was though. Thank you.
And finally, question number 10. Question number 10. Which British singer-songwriter was born in Hebden Bridge, West Yorkshire in 1991? Was it Ed Sheeran, Harry Styles or George Ezra?
Oh.
Rosie and Jim, says Danny. Sarah had Rosie and Jim dolls when she was a child. I had a panda called Gary when I was a child.
As you would.
Yep. Bloody pandas, they annoy me.
Why?
Because they're not supposed to eat bamboo. They have to eat something like 16 kilos a day just to survive.
And that's all they eat?
Yeah. They're not meant to, though. Their bodies aren't designed to digest bamboo. Which is why they have no sex drive, because they don't eat meat. Bloody stupid.
So what are they meant to eat?
What bears eat?
They're not a bear.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Red pandas aren't. Giant pandas are.
Mr. Grunt, can you have a look? Giant pandas, are they technically a bear or not?
Right then, so that is your 10, and a quick last look at those felt balls, and we'll move on to that recap. There you go. Right. I'm not right with question 9, I will kick myself.
And as I'm emptying the pot this weekend, I'll let you know exactly how many they're in, regardless, tonight, whether you get it or not.
Sherlock and Dr. Watson. Definitely had that one.
It's not there though. We can't see it. Oh well. And we've got to remove me square in there if you want to get rid of that.
You like, eh?
Clearly you didn't check it, or else you'd have spotted that immediately.
No, I didn't, because I was too busy. You should have done it yesterday. When I had time.
Well, we're going to nip out while we sort out those felt balls. And we'll see you shortly.
Yeah, see you in a sec. What are you doing? Flaming Gremlins won't leave us alone, said Christopher Reese. Charlie and Rachel, said Sarah. Jeeves and Worcester. Kermit and Miss Piggy, I like that. George and Zippy.
One,
No.
two.
Postman Pat and Jessie.
Yes.
I'm sure we did a Sherlock and Watson, but I can't find it because it was really nicely designed.
Shall we do the felt balls then?
Let's do the footballs. Okay, team that gets the closest without going over gets 3 points, 2 points if you're further away than them, and 1 point if you're even further away than them. Any points, if you get any balls over, then you do get 0. If you are spot on, you do get 5 points. Basil and Sybil, as you bicker like they did, you're on. We're having that.
It's quite wide-ranging tonight. It goes from, because I'm not going to say which one yet till we get there, it goes from 1007 all the way up to 1323. Which is, I think, one of the highest ranges we've ever had, apart from the starting ones.
It might be.
Whew. So here we go then.
We have Tommy plus 4, 1007.
Under.
The Neighbours, 1130.
Under.
We've got Bobby's done a Pfizer, Hungry Hog, Pottery Cock at Midnight, Bev's Brainiacs, Colonel plus G7, 1203.
You all sussed me out with that one blue ball. Spot on.
There you go. Put that there. Lots of bonus points tonight.
Yeah, I did. I literally just added the one blue ball.
One big ball.
I thought you might think I put some more in as well, but there you go. You caught me out.
There you go.
Oh, sir.
What?
Mr. Burns and Smithers.
Excellent. Kerry Hughes says yes. Nice one, Kerry. So there you go. Right.
I can't trick them anymore. They got used to me.
So close, says Danny. Yeah, you were so close.
Whoop, whoop, says Bev.
Yeah. Not just one whoop, but 2 whoops. Whoop, whoop.
Yes. That's a roller coaster, isn't it? Whoop the whoop.
Sure. I knew the answer thanks to the 5G. Yeah, we're halfway to being a 5G tower. The G5, Sarah.
Bonkers.
Batman and Catwoman. Yeah, I like that one.
You stop telling him this stuff.
else did we have? Bonnie and Clyde.
Have we got the... Yeah, it's back in there. It's just with that showing, I wasn't so sure.
Thank Matt for your balls clue. 5 bonus. Whoopee, Riddler and Penguin. I'd obviously be Penguin. Thank you, Sarah. Really never on my side, eh, love? You're never on my side.
Right, I'm going to be back in a second.
No, Oates, come back. So when Matt comes back, we'll do the answers, and then we shall love you and leave you and let you have a lovely weekend. Sharky and George. Does anyone want the Turkey Italy score, says Kerry? I don't think people do, just because we don't want to spoil it for them, just in case they're watching catch up. Cookies and cream. I like that. That's a good one, Danny. What else did we have? Knickers and Beavers is the obvious choice, Sarah. I don't know why we never thought that before. Egg and bacon, said Joe. Egg and bacon. Not quite the same, it's bacon and egg. Business and Beaker. Burnt and bacon. Sonic and Tails on Knuckles, says Laura. I think I've done Sonic and Tails before, actually. I'm gonna do a slideshow next week. Just the name's gonna keep just going along. Right then, let's move on to the answers. Pinky the Brain, says Trevor. I thought we'd done that, but that's a good one.
I thought we had as well.
We didn't. Right then, let us get on with the answers.
The answers?
Yeah, it should be egg and burnt bacon, really. For I don't know. Gin and tonic. An old G&T, bit of Mother's Ruin. Right.
Let's go with those answers. How are we on time? Oh, spot on.
Okie dokie.
Why have cotton when you can have silk? That was Galaxy.
Galaxy. Beavis and Butthead, Smokey the Bandit. I think we've had those two before as well. Number 2, the first name of Starling in The Silence of the Lambs. It is, of course, Clarice. Cow and chicken.
The English word for which popular spice takes its name from the Latin or French word for nail. Well, if you think of the shape of a nail, it is, of course, cloves.
Done a Pfizer. Had a nap from Sarah. Thank you very much, Sarah. I thought you'd done Pinky the Brain as I had to find it on YouTube to show the kids afterwards.
Oh, I like that one.
Cow and Gate. Yeah, that's a good one.
Cow and Gate for you.
Cow and Gate, yeah. Number 4, the European title of a life peer. They are a baron or a baroness. Baron or a baroness.
The youngest Kardashian is Chloe. Is that the richest one?
No, it's Kylie.
Is it?
Or Kendall. I don't know. I don't care. I think it's Kendall, yeah, because she's got her own makeup line. The 700 of Van Gogh's paintings and drawings can be found at which Amsterdam museum? It is the Rijksmuseum. The Rijksmuseum, well done if you got that one. Quite possibly the hardest one of the quiz if you're not into that world.
Yeah, I tried to get into the Rijksmuseum, it was too busy.
No?
Too big a queue outside.
You wrote bestie or BFF for 4.
That brewery is in Japan.
Number 8. The climate. Beginning with T that has mild to warm summers and cool winters. It is a temperate climate. Temperate climate.
The winners of the 2018 World Cup was France.
And finally, the British singer-songwriter that was born in Ebden Bridge, West Yorkshire in 1991. It was Danny O'Shea. You know, it was Ed Sheeran.
That's terrible. That's naughty.
So there you go. Let us know what your points were in the comments. I'm very, very sorry, Danny.
Everybody else is giggling now. That's not nice.
Kylie is a Jenner, technically. Fair enough.
She's on the Kardashian show.
Only got 10, said Sarah. Not bad. Clothes. I should have known that, said Christopher Reese. Danny says, I'd be quite happy with that money. Yeah, I think I would as well. Was he 300 million quidios or something like that? Yeah. So those were your questions. We're going to give another minute or so and we'll get your scores on. Gangsters score 18 buggeration to Dutch museums.
Well, that's not nice, is it?
Isn't there a penis museum in Amsterdam?
Yes. And there is a sex museum as well.
Terrible, says Laura. 36 altogether. I'm sorry, Laura. Was there a bonus point in round 3, says Bev? Yes, if you put the full name of the Borat film.
But it had to be spot on correct.
Yes. I'll remind you what that is. It was Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. So again, if you did put Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, you did get a bonus point. Because not only was it hard to remember, it was very hard to write down in 30 seconds. Roger Rabbit and Jessica Rabbit.
Have we done before?
I don't think so. 20 for the Colonel Lot. Thanks to the team from Anita, Anna, Fleur and Alec, Tim and Teresa.
Thank you very much.
Right, let's have a look at those scores and we'll move it on. Redheads and Quizzes of Kaz haven't put a score in. Neither's Tommy plus 4. I'll give you an extra minute or so because a lot of you haven't got your score in. Have a great weekend, says Jackie Cartwright. See you Wednesday. Yes. See you Wednesday. It's going to be a weird one. Yeah.
Is the missus able to come on Wednesday?
I think so. I don't think there's a Bugger Nation museum in Amsterdam. Maybe in Germany, said Alec. Dear me.
From Joan, great quiz, guys. Thanks. Can't believe how many film-related questions we answered tonight. See you Wednesday.
What?
She's just rubbing it into the rest of you who found that round hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Noski's servants can get 60 in that round, there's hope for us all. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to give it another 30 seconds because we've got a lot of teams that haven't got the score, and I feel it's unfair to do it before. Hercules and Pegasus. I like that. I'm logging these down, don't you worry. Great film round, by the way, says Joe. Thank you, Joe. Don't worry about my score. We'll just do the felt balls only, says Caroline. Okay, fair enough.
We could do Penguin and Batman.
That was suggested.
And in that order?
Yeah. Sarah said it, and I said I would have to obviously be Penguin. Right then, okay. Seeing as everyone's doing what they're doing, and they are loving us and leaving
Tiny Tim and Barnum?
Tiny Tim and Scrooge? Yeah, I like that. That might be good.
Chip and Dale, says Joe.
Chip and Dale. I like it. Alright, let me just get the old voice box ready.
What are we going with this time?
Just that one. I'm gonna start making the new sound soon. Wallace and Gromit. I'm sure we've had that. Have we not had that?
I'm pretty sure we have as well. We'll get on with the scores.
Oh, alright. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, we'll start with...
The teams that have got all the scores.
Teams that got the scores. Here we go. Hungry Cog, 51, 54 for the Neighbours. Bobby's done a Pfizer, 62, 64 for LA Ladies. Noski Servant, 67, 68 for the Quizman and her. The Fabulous Rubber Ducks have 71. Spectacular Zuma Bears have 73, 76 for the Gangsters. Cock at Midnight have 77. Bed Brainiacs have 83. And Colonel plus G7 have 86.
I think the best one yet so far. The Fainter and the Cremator.
Right, I'm having that. That's on for Wednesday now. I like that. I'm going to put that down and I'm going to put it in there just so I don't forget. There we go. That's down there. Sean and Dolly. I like that. Charlie and Mr. Wonka. Good night for the quiz. Good night. Thanks for the quiz, says Danny. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Got 5 extra points and still end up getting last on the score, says Tracy. Oh, sorry, Tracy. What would be your specialist round, Tracy? We'll see what we can do for you. That's that and that and that. Right, so we shall be joining you on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
Wednesday. The Quizman and her.
Oi.
How many in your team tonight, Roy, with the G7 gang? Stewie and Quagmire. Giggity. Lewis. Right. So, we shall see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
At 7:45 p.m. Enjoy your weekend. As always, keep your distance, protect the vulnerable, wear a mask when you can, don't be a lasagna.
Never eat pears.
And your quote for kindness for tonight, it is, kindness begins with the understanding that we all struggle sometimes. Thank you very much. See you on Wednesday. Have a lovely weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.